What's up, Lorenzo? Find my headphones. Fred, your ass must not go run. I already worked out today. Yeah, for sure. I gotta. The later I start, the better it is for the truck drivers. Can y'all hear me just fine though? Hopefully I can. That's awesome. I'm gonna just do some setup stuff behind the scenes. I'm gonna just do some setup. Y'all just stay tuned. Give me like 30 seconds or a minute. If y'all saw all these wires behind me, y'all go crazy. All right, I think I'm ready to rock. All right, we're ready to rock. Let me go through. Say what's up to everybody, man. What's up, Cash G? Cash G, appreciate you, man. Marco Jabo, man, what's good? What's up, Trick Noty? What's up, man? What's up? What's up, OG Bruce Lee, Tyrone Smith, man? I appreciate you. Nah, friend, Errol Spence dreaming. You think he is, Samuel? Think he's dreaming? Hustler Slim just got finished lifting. Yeah, that's what it is. Fred, did you get to see that disgusting Marcellus Wiley did of Kaepernick? Our people are. What's up, Fred? Did you see that disgusting video Marcellus Wiley did? No, I didn't see it. Oh shit, no. You know, oh man, damn, you got me in, and I'm inquired now. Now you got my dude. I got to see that shit. Damn. Thank you, Gamero. Appreciate you, man. Salute all that you do. Damn, I want to see that shit. Floyd is a disgusting crab hating on young Errol Spence. What up, Fred? What up, Fred? 88 Sports Talk. Ricky Queen. Ricky Queen. That sounds interesting. Why the name? Why the name Ricky Queen? I'm just interested. How you feel about Jay-Z? I don't know if I can see if I talk about that shit on YouTube, man. These motherfuckers come in on me. But I think I'm gonna put it on my Patreon because if I dive into it, that's where this whole live stream is gonna go because that's a very polarizing subject, and then I'll get a strike on that shit. I remember I did that shit on Charlemagne and R. Kelly, and it didn't work out well. So I'll just how much power does Floyd have at PBC? Good question. Ricky Queen, it's my government name. Oh, that's interesting. Ricky Queen. That's interesting. I know you got to ask that for some weird fucking with you, Fred. I can say it loud. Fuck Jay-Z. E.L. Summers. What's up, man? Yeah. I got to put that video on my Patreon. Like I have to. So we'll go from there. Cursor. I just been delaying it though. I just literally been delaying it just because I don't want to go through that emotional roller coaster of that video. And but yeah, hopefully I'll just say I hope Jay-Z continues to use his money for the community. I don't think he did nothing wrong. OG, we ain't talking, dude. Y'all not about to y'all. I got teased my whole life. I bet you did. I'm scared. You know, we ain't y'all not about to trick me into going in that. Nah, nigga, y'all ain't about to trick me, and then I wake up with a strike Hell no. Nah, we ain't going through that. It is a heavy subject, EL Summers. It is. J Hardcore Boxing. What's up? Rex Scipio? I've never seen that spelled before. You got to phonetically pronounce that for me. Skypio? Interesting. But yeah, man, let's delve into this shit, man. Let's jump right into this shit. Oh, my phone. Make sure my phone lines are on. And let's see. Call in. But let me delve into the Floyd thing. I'm not sure if you caught Errol Spence. He made mention of it. He says someone asked him, did he want to see the Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao fight? He says, nah, Floyd, let the young bucks get some money. He said it in a joking manner, and he said, let the young guns get some money, and that's where's the B sample at, Edgar. You're absolutely right, Sir Fred. What up, Ricky Samuel? And that's kind of where I'm at with it at this point, man. Let these young fellas get some money now. Like, for real, I think boxing has superseded Floyd, and I don't want to see it. Like, I don't want to see it. Will I go to the fight? Yes, to cover it, but I wouldn't. I'm not over the moon about it. I remember all my Floyd fights used to be booked. You know what I mean? As soon as I got back from my Cinco de Mayo trip, I would book it the next year because of the cost of it. You know, not because I was super duper excited, but as you get closer to a Floyd fight, the shit is exciting because everyone shows up. You know what I mean? And you want to go for the event of it. You know what I mean? You already know what the results of the fight gonna be: 9 rounds of 3, 10 rounds of 2. Floyd wins by technical unanimous decision, and by a technical performance by unanimous decision, and that's typically what it was, man. It was what it was, you know. I always bet on Floyd Mayweather fights because, you know, I knew he was gonna win. You know what I'm saying? So, Bo Mac and Eddie, favorite reporter, right? What up, Uncut Talk TV? What's up, man? Cash G, definitely get straight. Definitely get. I don't want to see that shit, dog. Cash G, what's up? I don't want to see that shit. Like, I really don't. I want to see Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford go through some peaks and valleys and then meet at the top of a mountain somewhere, you know. And I'm just tired of Floyd milking us. You know what I mean? Like it's like he threw it in our face. He threw it in our face that he robbed the bank against Conor McGregor. And it was cool because we knew Conor McGregor wasn't a match for him. You know, we knew that he wasn't. Conor McGregor had no chance, but he kind of threw it in our face, you know, and I took offense to that because every dollar you earn, every dollar I earned is hard earned. It may not be hard earned in that moment, but if you're 31 or 31 years, it took you to earn that dollar to be put in that moment. It's hard earned, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of sweat equity, mental, physical equity that goes into a single dollar. And what up, man? So that's kind of how I feel about it, man. Salute Reggie Owens, man. Travis Till, Spence Pacquiao, and then Spence Crawford. But Spence got to get past Porter. I believe Spence will get past Porter. I genuinely believe Spence will get past Porter in sensational fashion. And I that's just what I believe. Oh, smash the like button. We got 19. Smash the like button. Boxing Strength TV. Do you think Crawford on Joe Rogan podcast today was a big step towards Spence Crawford? I gotta watch it. I fell asleep on it. I gotta watch it, and then I fell asleep, made a couple phone calls, and went live with y'all. So it's a hour and 38 minutes. So it's a 100-minute video. So I gotta go back to where I fell asleep at and then rewatch it again. So it'll probably take me all day tomorrow to watch it. I'll probably watch it in 10-minute increments, 10-15-minute increments. So that's kind of what I'll do with it. So, but yeah, man, if y'all want to call in, here's the number. We're gonna do it like this. Hopefully it works tonight. Let's see if we're good. But yeah, feel free to call in and chime in on this subject. You know what I mean? It's Floyd Mayweather. Porter has a hell of a chin. I mean, I'm not discounting Porter at all. I think Porter's going to be a tough fight for 2 or 3 rounds, and then I think Errol Spence will have his way. Dude, did you? I don't know how the hell Errol gets down to 47, which is amazing. The reason why I say that is because I saw that quick video today of how defined he looked. He looks strong. He looks like an NFL football player from that distance. And the further and further away you take the picture or the video, the more defined the person looks. So, but I think Sean Porter's gonna get desperate in that fight. What about Broner versus Spence? That fight will never happen. Never in a million years. Never, ever happen. So I don't think. You're right, Rex Scipio. I think that he will wear him down. I think he will. Atlanta up at 3 a.m. What up, JB Barber? I know, man. It's going to get earlier. Trust me. It's going to get earlier. Maybe tomorrow night. Allen Hunt. How about a 3-weight division champ? A hype job. Scipio Spence would beat him bad. Yes, that means Errol Spence wouldn't even take that fight. You know what I mean? He would take it because Spence says it's business, but I don't even think that Adrian said he's going down to 140. Man, Marco Jabo, we gotta get Kelly. We gotta get that hoe Kelly Swanson fired. Yeah, yeah, man. All we gotta do is tell the truth on her. It ain't no lies, none of that shit. More and more is gonna come out. I promise you. Yeah, she deserve it, man. Yeah, she definitely deserve it, man. She's not a nice person. No character, no integrity, selfish. Man, she's a disgusting person. Yes, Fred, for the Tuesday overnight workers. What it do, Tim? Yeah, I'm here for y'all, nigga. Yeah, we ride. And it ain't no other time to come on. LDVC got every hour locked in. You know what I mean? For real. But somebody call in. And this show is for y'all. This show is for y'all, man. I like the late night live. Yeah. Because y'all niggas can just listen and go in and out of consciousness, and it's like it's no pressure at night. You know what I mean? Y'all just do what y'all do. 140 AB can be a champ again. Well, the belts are kind of tied up. Can he beat Jose Ramirez? You think AB can beat Jose Ramirez? 513. What it do?
Oh, what's up? You answered quick.
Yeah.
What's up, Chris, man?
What's up, man? How you feel?
Happy to be on your show again, man. It's OG Bruce Lee, 513 Cincinnati. But yeah, man. I just feel like Floyd, man. You just need to go on, man. Just go on and let it be, man. I feel like boxing just got like super exciting since he's been gone. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I watch because I'm a boxer myself. I watch a lot of his fights, like in the moment. Like I kind of miss his moments when he was, talking his shit at his press conferences and really building up the fights, and then watching him fight. I miss those moments, but it's like it's over, man. Let it go.
Nah.
If you come back, I agree with what you said. If he come back, you got to fight somebody like Spence or something, man.
Yeah, don't rob us.
Coming back on that bull. Yeah, I'm tired of. I don't want to see no more robberies.
And I don't, you're right. I only think the majority of fans would go for the casual fan would be like, oh, Floyd is fighting again, but they won't be in love with the idea of Floyd coming back. It would just be like a water cooler type of conversation. I don't think that he has a stronghold of us anymore, especially the hardcore boxing fans. We kind of want to see who's the new starting quarterback. You know what I mean? Like Brett Favre.
Right. Like, I want to see the tournament.
Yeah, we want to see.
It's a welterweight tournament almost.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we want to see. So, and that's kind of where I'm at. And he got us for $1 billion, man. He got us for $1 billion.
Man.
You know what I mean? He did it. The nigga did it, man. And I just think that he just needs to go on with his life, man, and invest in somebody's community and be a legend, be a cultural legend. Floyd should just go on and be a cultural legend. Yeah.
Teach us something. Yeah. Teach us something, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nah, for real. If he does that, he'll be amazing. He'll go down in history. You know what I mean? And that's what he should be focused on. Do that.
Right, he already there. He already there on the boxing side. Just get it on the outside.
Facts.
Outside of boxing.
Facts. He's definitely there.
Already there.
He's definitely there on the boxing side. So I just hope.
Yeah, if he fight, I wouldn't even stream it, man. I watch that shit on YouTube.
I'm not excited about watching him fight. Now, I'll be honest. I'm not excited about watching him fight. I'm not. Yeah. I'm thankful, but go fight somebody if you're gonna fight. If you're gonna charge me $100. I'm not taking $100. I'm not paying $100 to watch you fight Conor McGregor again or Khabib or whatever the kid's name is. You know, I'm not. That shit doesn't excite me anymore. Khabib, yeah.
I don't want to see that shit.
Nah, I definitely don't want to see that though. But yeah, man. Fight Errol Spence.
I'm just happy. I like this what you're doing, man, with the show and like letting the fans talk.
Yeah.
I really mess with the LDBC a lot, man.
Appreciate
I like that. It's like I might not agree with what everybody's saying, but ain't nobody saying no dumb shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's more like the love of boxing with everybody, and I love that.
Yeah, this shit's addictive,
I love
man.
that you let the fans talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you let the fans talk. That's a good thing, man. Shout out to everybody in the comments.
Yeah, they're about to go.
I just wanted to put my 2 cents in on there, man.
Appreciate you calling in.
Yep, I appreciate you, Fred.
All the time, King. Yep, for sure.
Right. Yep.
So yeah, man. Will Floyd get another $100 from you fighting Manny Pacquiao? 702. 702. What it do?
What up, Fred? This is Mike again, man.
Oh, what's up,
yeah,
Mike?
I was in the bathroom at work last night, so you want to know.
I was like, that nigga's in the bathroom, dog. I asked, you didn't answer. You just hung up. You just hung up or some shit.
Yeah. Somebody was knocking, man. I hate motherfuckers, man. Anyway.
They got to get back to work. I appreciate you, man.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, no problem, man. But back to Floyd, man. See, what it is about Floyd is it's all about him. You know what I mean? He ain't got no respect for the whole community, the whole movement.
Mm-hmm.
He understands that a majority of the pay-per-views he sold is because it's people that wanted to see him lose. But he also discredited the people that wanted to see him win.
Mm-hmm.
We know they want him to get his ass whooped because he's black, right? Of course, you know what I mean. He's a loudmouth black dude. That's the main thing they want to see get slapped down or whatever. You know what I mean? The thing is, they don't fear Floyd. I mean, they don't fear that or whatever. What they fear is an educated black man. You know what I mean? Kind of like how you hunted down Eddie Hearn and flew out there to get a hold of his old ratchet ass and give it to him or whatever. Floyd needs to understand that boxing is a contact sport. He didn't have the most fan pleasing style. It was beautiful to the boxing purists or whatever, but it wasn't the most fan pleasing. It's kind of like the NFL right now. Like they're losing all these supporters and shit, and they think it's because of the Kaepernick protest when it's really because the product sucks. You know what I mean? I fell in love with football because of big hits. Ronnie Lott was my favorite player.
Oh yeah, Ronnie Lott.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But now, you know, every time somebody get the head knocked off, they throwing the flag and finding the player. You know what I mean? Nobody really. Football is a gladiator sport, just like boxing.
Sure.
You know, we watched him dancing around the ring and school these dudes left and right or whatever. But we like to see aggressive violence, bro. We like to see motherfuckers get their ass whooped. And that's what Errol Spence been doing since he got in there. That's what Terrence Crawford do. You know what I mean? Yeah, Floyd was able to do it at 130 because he was a natural 130 pounder. You know what I mean? He was fighting that above his weight class at 154 and 147. That was like a little too big for him. We saw the same thing with Shane Mosley. You know what I mean? It was he didn't carry the power up to really, you know, put him down like that or whatever. But the thing is like it's funny because Floyd is doing the same thing that the rest of the boxing community is doing outside of PBC or whatever. Whenever they have a big fight coming up, what do? Oh, I want to fight Tank Davis, or I want to fight Errol Spence, or whatever. They use it, you know what I mean, to amplify their event.
Gotcha.
Because they know nobody really cares about their event.
Facts.
You know what I mean? The LDBC done made boxing so prevalent in the black community. You know what I mean? Where we can go and sell out stadiums and fill up arenas and stuff, and it's black people there supporting their own. You know what I mean? And that's the same thing the FBI was out there. Like, they don't want black people out there supporting their own. You know, Mexicans aren't the only people who buy pay-per-views.
Facts.
Mexicans aren't the only people who support black people or whatever. Now, Floyd had all the support of the black people because he had all the hate of everybody else. But these dudes now, like Errol got a lot of love from Mexicans and everybody else.
He does.
And I think that's the main thing that Floyd is jealous of, is because some of these fighters is transcending the racial aspect of, you know what I mean, boxing. You know, I live in Vegas, man. I go to a lot of UFC fights. Okay. Everybody in the arena is going for the white person. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I done seen everything from Nazi signs to, the Hail Hitler sign to everything up in there. They all going for the white person. Wow. And they'd be sad when he get his ass knocked out. But, we know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm going to let you go next call or whatever. But yeah, Floyd is hate, man. And another thing, Fred, he is holding Tank back, bro. Because check this out.
That's a good topic.
When Tank went to England and fought that dude in England, defended, when he beat Pedraza, he was already on the level of like superstardom or whatever. What happened to him after that?
He missed his weight.
You know what I mean? Like,
said, fuck him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but look who he was fighting though, bro. There's no reason to go back. You know, Jose Pedraza was an undefeated champion, man, and still ain't no joke to this day. Like, you know what I mean? He was already better than them dudes or whatever. You know what I mean? And Lomachenko, as he go up, he's struggling with bigger dudes. Bigger dudes is putting him down and striking him and stuff like that. And he's like, well, I don't know if Tank's ready for Lomachenko. Well, was you ready for Gennaro Hernandez when you beat him? Wow. Nobody thought you was ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
HBO had him the underdog in that fight. Yep.
Yeah. If Tank beat Lomachenko right now, beat the brakes off Lomachenko right now, he's the biggest star in boxing. All right, and to be probably he could possibly be bigger than Floyd. You know what I mean? And there's some other stuff that went down in the background that I know only because I live in Vegas. You know what I mean? On why he got shelved for that. What was it? A year he was off?
Yeah, I heard about that stuff too. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's a whole nother subject or whatever. But I don't want to hold up too much time, man.
Appreciate you calling.
You know, LDBC in the house, man. Facts. You know what I mean? Haters go away.
Yeah.
And I'll continue listening, Fred. You have a good one, brother.
Thanks, King. Appreciate you.
And my nigga is Eddie Hearn's nightmare. Anytime you see Fred coming, trust me, nigga, he gonna turn the same. Turn the same color as Donald Trump, nigga. He gonna be orange, nigga. I'm telling you. All right.
Agent Orange. Right. Facts. New Fat Boy. Appreciate you, King. New Fat Boy Fitness. You working out, man? What you doing? You doing push-ups and shit? You doing dips while you watching the show? You just tagged me in some shit, man. For real, man. Keep up the good work. Someone had something I wanted to respond to. Oh, Bomac. Yeah, I saw that. Ain't gonna be no barbershop conversations, man. Yeah, man. I actually heard it. Y'all motherfucker. Hey, y'all niggas are the shit. I'll just keep it real with y'all. Y'all niggas are the shit, man. Oh man, dog. As soon as that video dropped, I had 5 to 7 DMs. Hey, Bomac took a jab at you. Bomac shouted you out. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? So I appreciate that. I got to finish watching the video. You're a clown. Eddie Hearn, LMO. Yeah. I'm cool on it. Fred asked the hardest questions. Most of it. I got to untalk. I have to. I told you, I'm always going to represent that father. What up, Remy? Yeah, great call. It was a great call. I'm always going to represent the fathers that sit with their son or daughters, or the mothers that sit with their son or daughters, or the husband and wife that's asking boyfriend and girlfriend. You know what I mean? That's asking that's thinking those questions like, damn, I wonder this. I wonder that. I know what y'all niggas are thinking. And I'm going to ask them questions for real. Salute from Las Vegas. Do you think Spence is going to be at one? I think Spence can be at 147 as long as he needs to be. Keep it honest with you. Probably as he gets older, he got to make some personal adjustments, you know. But I think he can stay at 147 at least for another year. I think so. I don't know. I think he's excited about the idea of moving to 154. You know what I mean? I thank you, Michael Westbrook. Thank you. Yeah. I think he's looking forward to going to 154. He said he'll be a better fighter at 54 than he will be at 47. And the reason why I think he knows that is because when you're cutting weight, you know where you're great at. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. JB Barbie, I did predict that shit. Great call on predicting the Joshua BS shit and saw it. Man, I could sniff that. I could sniff Eddie's shit a mile away, man. Well, 3,000, 4,000 miles away, man. He's so full of shit. He ain't gonna pull that fast one on me. Hey, I am the only media member that called that shit. The only one. Everyone's conversation was, are you going to Saudi Arabia for the fight? I'm like, nigga, ain't nobody going. That shit ain't happening. That shit fake. That shit is so fake, man. That shit is so fake. But how much is a Floyd Manny Pacquiao pay-per-view worth? I'm just curious from y'all. Is it 50? Is it 60? Is it 75? Is it 100? You know what I mean? And I think $25. 25. Hey, you might as well not have it. That's funny as hell. That's funny as hell. $20. Oh man, that shit is hilarious. Big shout out to 78 Black Fight Fan Elder. Shout out to them niggas too, man. Shout out to them kings for real. Hey, Floyd wouldn't come back for a $20 pay-per-view for real. I can't buy it for real. Hey, how close is that fight, by the way? How close is a Manny Pacquiao $10 shit gonna be the same? How close is a Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather? Is it 50-50, 60-40? In favor of who? What's up, CJ? I ain't buying. What's up, Phantom Bro? I'm streaming that hoe. You know what I mean? He got $1 billion, man. You think Pacquiao's the favorite? See, and 100-0 Floyd, 60-40 Mayweather, 60-40 Floyd, 80-20 in favor of Pacquiao, and I'm a Floyd fan. Whew. Damn. What's up, Nicholas? Damn, you think so? I love Floyd, but man, that's what I'm thinking of. E.L. Summers. Manny Pacquiao has been very active, you know, and Floyd fought that Japanese guy. I forget the kid's name. Techno. I don't know what that nigga name. Tekken. I don't know that nigga name. Who's your what 78 say? Oh, what that nigga say? I don't know, man. But tension. Yeah, tension. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Tension. But at 28, the biggest payday. Yeah. He might put that spray on. But so he's not even in the mode to compete. You know what I mean? And Floyd may be still under the impression that he can show up and show out when he wants to, but he's a 42-year-old man. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Somebody call in. Feel free to call in. Somebody call in. Call me now. Call me now. Love to see Floyd, Devin sparring. Devin would know how sharp is Floyd right now. I believe they sparred early this year. I think Devin gonna be a star. I think Devin Haney is gonna be a star. I think he has the star temperament. You know what I mean? Where he's poised, he's calm, he's a boss already. I think Devin Haney might be a star. Devin Haney might be a superstar, man. No power. He knocked that kid out. He knocked that kid out in DC. What about Haney versus Stevenson? Woo, what a fight. What a fight. What a fight. I think Devin would inch it out right now. I think Devin would because Shakur has to come up and weight. They're 2 weight classes apart right now. And Devin, so they might be 3. Devin may be going to 140 and Shakur may. But I think, yeah. That's a good fight for boxing fans. That's a hell of a fight for boxing fans. Hell of a fight. Shakur Stevenson versus Devin Haney. Whew, that's a good fight. And Dev in a tough spot as far as 135. Yeah, Haney isn't. Yeah, that's what Red Scorpion. He's not even in his prime yet, dog. Great point. He's not even in his prime yet. Shakur is big Shakur is big in real life. He got some long ass arms. So I saw him in real life. You know, he always got them wife beaters on. Yeah, but he was at a fight, and I was like, yeah, I like Shakur, man. Shakur reminds me of my son. He looks like my son a little bit. He's a good kid, man. I like him. I like to hear him talk too. 269. 269. What's up?
What's popping with it, Fred?
Hey, what's popping, King?
That shit, man. There's no lies, man.
Oh, what's up? How you feel?
Oh, man, you already know, man. But y'all niggas is bugging, bro.
Yeah, bugging about what?
You talking about Floyd coming back to fight, nigga? You talking about Floyd Mayweather fighting Crawford or somebody?
No, I'm saying if he come back, I wouldn't want it just to be a show. I would want him to come back and fight someone for real.
Like Batman? Like Pacquiao?
Like Errol Spence, like Crawford, like somebody for real. Like, you know, like I want to see real fights.
I'm saying, so do you feel the same way about Pacquiao though? Like if you like you don't want to see Pacquiao fight nobody else?
No, Pacquiao has been in real fights. He went from Broner to Thurman. Thurman was an undefeated world champion. At one point, the unified undefeated world champion.
Man, Thurman got stamina issues, and we know Floyd don't get tired. So Thurman could never beat him in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Pacquiao is not smart enough to beat him. Mm-hmm. Crawford is probably the closest one. I don't even think Spence can beat him. I think Crawford is the closest one that can beat.
You don't think Spence can beat
Mayweather? No, I don't.
Wow.
I don't. I think people was being like
maybe we'll talk
about sparring, bro.
We'll talk about that tomorrow. Maybe.
That's sparring match. He don't fight how he spar, bro.
I mean, Floyd's never lost. Floyd ain't lost since 1996. So I mean, it's that's
I'm saying he has sparring matches where people don't got the best of him, other than Spence. You know what I'm saying? But in a fight, he don't fight. He don't fight the way he spars. And so, like, when people talk about what somebody is sparring, bro, I'm like, man, that shit don't mean nothing, bro. Like, I might be working on my left hook all day in sparring. No. I'm working on certain techniques in sparring. You don't got a clue. You trying to just whip my ass because I'm a champ. I'm trying to work on some shit.
Mm-hmm. No, you're making a point. You're making a point. I just think that Spence might. That's a great topic. I'm gonna write that shit down. Spence versus Floyd Mayweather. Who wins? We got to pump that fight up anyway. Maybe that'll.
Second note for me. Can you shout out Tony Harrison and what he got going on? I'm from Battle Creek, Michigan.
Okay.
Tony Harrison, he working with the kids in Detroit. I just started at this Pops Ali like last week. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a youth director myself. I own my own nonprofit here in Battle Creek. You know
beautiful, man. Well, we gotta shout you out.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
how about we shout you out?
Oh, for sure. For sure. You know what I'm saying? My program is Families Helping Families, Cool People, Community Savers. You know what I'm saying? We got like over 400 kids enrolled in our program here in the city.
Congratulations.
All minority youth. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot. I get with you on that. Because like I said, out of every day you been doing, I done peeked out the little haircut shit you did for the kids and shit. We do that here. My pops got like a group of 20 kids that every week, you know what I'm saying? He take them to get their haircut and shit.
Splendid.
So we are all that shit in the community too here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We do all types of shit here.
Men being men, nothing better than that.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? So, but Tony doing that same shit, and we finna link with him. Mm-hmm. And he finna get these kids with boxes. All my kids here, they fighting in the streets for fucking nothing.
For nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like on some, not even on no beef shit, on some just, I seen you fight dog, and I think I can rip your ass, let's scrap tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And they fighting like that, bro. I got all types of videos of these little niggas that they're off the Richter, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, shout out to him, because I said, I didn't even know who Tony Harrison was until he took the bus from Shiloh. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, hold you up. I ain't never even know who he was. He right up the road. All my brothers and sisters from Detroit.
Oh, okay.
I ain't never even heard of it. But
I said I was on call him yesterday. I have his number. Maybe I'll reach out to him again.
Yeah, holla at him, you know what I'm saying? He's doing it big with it, his little boxes, and he got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, youth with no dads and shit, you know.
That's what's
like my program, 90% of the kids in my program don't got a dad at the household, bro.
Wow.
Like, period.
Wow. Yeah, that's more.
You know, look us up. Google is, bro. Google Battle Creek, bro. We the second worst city in America, bro.
Say the city name again.
You know what I'm saying? We the Battle Creek, Michigan. We the second worst city in America.
Battle Creek, Michigan, children, bro.
Yes.
Battle Creek, Michigan.
Battle Creek, Michigan is we the cereal city, nigga. We get all y'all cereal together, nigga. Like that.
Shit.
Kellogg's and post this shit here, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you calling in for sure.
For sure, man. But no, I was all talking, all topic and whatnot. But like I said, bro, really coming back, I think they shouldn't televise it. You know what I'm saying? And it should be like the last thing. If you do come back, it should be like you got to come watch him fight. You got to pay to come see it. You know what I'm saying? You can't stream it. You can't none of that shit. You got to come see it. That's the only way I think it will be worth charging. $100. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who he come, you know what I'm saying? Who he's fighting. But as far as paying $100 on TV, fuck no.
Yeah, I don't want to see Floyd fight. If he gonna come back, fight a fight.
I would rather not see. I mean, if we see him trying to see him lose, like what you think? Do you think he old now, or do you think he washed up? Like, what you think about what his skill level is right now? Because everybody keeps saying like Pacquiao active. Juan Manuel Marquez was active, and he was all 2 years coming back and forth. This nigga like this.
I think that his body's changing. You know, I saw him in them basketball highlights. He's way more square. You know, he's not as, you know what I mean, he's not as defined as he used to be. You know what I mean? So I think that man, you know what I mean?
For the right amount of money, Floyd fight anybody.
Oh, facts.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if they really want the Crawford fight or the Spence fight or any of that shit, if they come with the right amount of money, we gonna see where the skill level at, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see what's happening. So that's my take on it, though. Like, if anybody saying like they don't want to see this man come back and fight anybody, pay that man his money.
Yeah.
Pay that man enough, whatever number he wants to fight Spence or to fight Crawford. Pay that man, and I'll pay the 100 or 160 to see that fight.
Facts.
Period.
Facts. Yeah, you're right.
So that's where I'm at with it, though, man. But you keep doing your thing on the community too, bro. And like I said, man, look us up.
I will.
Holler at Tony, them, man. Yep. Families helping families. Cool people, community savers. Remember that part. Cool people, community savers.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for sure, man. But you stay black, though. Don't get you.
All right, all the time. Thanks, King.
All right, sir.
Yep. Yeah, that's an interesting question. We gotta have it. Maybe we'll talk about that shit tomorrow. Who would win? Errol Spence versus Floyd Mayweather. We gotta promote the fight, right? Might as well promote. Smash the like button. Who this? You called in 336. Fine. I know you were my last caller yesterday, right?
Yeah. I was trying to get at you yesterday.
I was tired as hell. Shoot, man.
Nah, understandable, man. It was mad late. But I wasn't even gonna call in because you know the subject matter is different.
No,
I think my homie bugging though.
Who?
I love Floyd. Right, as a fighter. At this point, he's like what, 42?
Yeah, we're the same age, so.
Right. At this point, he can't compete on the highest level physically. And it's kind of crazy for anybody to be like, oh, he would beat Spence or he would beat Crawford or, you know, Porter. Physically, he can't do it. Layoffs in boxing is already crazy, but as you increase in age, it's kind of asinine to assume that he can come back and replicate Marquez. Like, it's crazy.
Nah, I think it's tough sledding beating Floyd. I mean, beating Errol Spence right now. I have him the best welterweight in the world. Like, man, y'all don't know how big Errol Spence is, man. Errol Spence is a big motherfucker, man.
He's huge.
Strong.
He's huge.
He but he's even on all phases of like you ever seen a fighter with no legs? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You ever see them really tall 135, 140 guys who ain't got no legs?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like,
right. He's proportioned. You know what I mean? And that's why I was talking to Phil Greco about his base. His base is like,
yeah.
Man, Errol should have an open workout every blue moon, maybe once a year, twice a year. He should just have an open workout so boxing fans can see him work out. So you can like see him, like, you know what I mean? Like Muhammad Ali used to do in Miami. You know?
Right. Like, to me, Errol is like the most physically gifted of the welterweights. Yeah, like when you talk about total package.
Yeah.
And, you know, with the whole like who would win between Crawford and Spence. For me, that's like the edge is that Errol is so strong physically. You know what I'm saying?
And by how he lights up about the sparring, you can tell he got the best of him. You know,
right?
Know, so
right.
Yeah, you got to watch.
You know, Floyd.
Go ahead.
Floyd. Yeah, Floyd for me, like, I love him as a fighter. Followed his whole career, but outside the ring, he's just disappointing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure why. Like him coming back right now, is it simply off of ego, or talking about coming back? Is it off of ego?
It has to be,
or financial issues, or both.
Yeah, I can't see Floyd going broke, man. He got so much money, man. Like
not broke, but you don't think with his spending it could, you know?
I can't see him, man.
You might want to pick up another check.
Man, if Floyd went broke, that would shock.
It would be hurtful.
It would be hurtful, very hurtful, because we went through it with Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? And I don't want to see that, man. I mean, who Mike Tyson is today? Come on, man. He's like a walking character now. You know, I don't want to see that shit, man. I can't see Floyd losing all that money, man. Damn, that would be.
I don't know. So you really think it's strictly off of ego and that's it?
Yeah, Floyd has a big ego. Floyd, yeah, because
that's tough. Yeah, that's tough.
It makes no impression on him. It makes no impression on the boxing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. If Floyd goes broke, that would shock the hell out of me. I'm not saying it can't happen. I would never say that because I'll never say that. Never say that. I wouldn't put that before anyone, but I would lean more on the terms of wanting to remain relevant. Like Jay-Z had a song, Flashing Lights. Hollywood is the greatest drug in the world. Flashing Lights with he and Beyonce.
Right.
So it's a hell of a drug, man. It's a hell of a drug. So I know Floyd wants to remain relevant, and I don't think he gets the respect that he probably desires either. You know what I mean? Like he's not like a walking icon. You know, you understand what I'm saying? He's not revered. You know, he's not really respected like Muhammad Ali or like Deontay Wilder currently. You know,
but that's because of the way he chose to handle himself outside.
Sure.
Like it was cool to play the villain role, but you know, I know you speak a lot about cultural for the culture.
Yeah, he
let a lot of people down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's hard when you're not fighting and you know, we respect what you did inside the ring. I know for a lot of people, it's like, as a man, like, come on, like you don't got to be like that. It's like he goes out of his way to do things to alienate people.
No, facts. Like, yeah, he does it intentionally. Like, I personally believe he called TMZ to record him at the Gucci store. Like for example, like I have no. For real, like that's something that we can't win anyway. Boycotting Gucci, like for real. I mean, think about this from a long term.
Right.
It's not the act of boycotting; it's the act of supporting us. Like you understand that should have been the message. Like support us, support what we're doing, right? And But for Floyd to like intentionally like have like premeditated words to say, I was like, look at this nigga, man. Like I was sitting there like don't, you're already the richest man in our civilization. Like, but don't just smear it in our face. Like, you're not a follower, you're a leader in this. Yeah, be a leader. Go cure the water in Flint, Michigan, man. You know what I mean? Go make sure like every kid in Las Vegas can learn how to box, or free Floyd Mayweather boxing classes or something like that. I'm not saying he doesn't do it, but the words that come out of your mouth when you have conversations and interviews with people leads us to believe that all you care about is money and how much more money you have than us, you know? And I think it's over. It's over for a 42-year-old man to keep on talking about money. Like, he and I are born the same year. He's February, I'm October. And it's just, who the fuck wants to hear a man talk about money? Nigga, y'all got jobs, y'all can earn your own income. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't, man, hell, can we
just makes you think. Because at the very least, he could say nothing. Not hurt, not help, but say nothing.
Yeah.
Say nothing. He's like, I have, at the very least.
Yeah, like I'm not even mad for people wearing, for real. Niggas done spent, I'm talking about just people done spent thousands of dollars on Gucci. Thousands of dollars. People done saved up 3 paychecks to buy a belt. I'm not mad at you for wearing your belt, but I want that there should have been a learning tool in there to say, listen, there is a black designer that sells belts. There is a black designer that sells high-end goods. We need to find out who they are and plug those into our lives, you know. And we didn't do that. And I think the more we said fuck Gucci, the more popular Gucci became. Instead of saying support Terrell Williams clothing, you know what I mean? That should have been the mission. That should have been in my humble opinion. You know, like I don't get mad when I see black people wearing Gucci. You know what I mean? I don't get mad, but I also think that we should invest in us. Like, because I'm the first to tell you, all I wear is designer goods and Nikes. That's all I wear in terms, and that's from a 20-year-old, young 30-year-old. My feet don't grow anymore, you know, so I still have that stuff, you know what I mean? And I've digressed as I've gotten older in terms of what I spend. But I think we got to re-educate ourselves that we have everything that they want us to buy from them. You know, so that's kind of where I'm at. So
that's a hell of an idea, though. I think a lot of times when we come out about things, the solution isn't on the tail end of it. So it's kind of incomplete.
Yeah, we always want to fight with no solution, with no end goal.
Yeah,
we gotta have a plan when we fight. Like I don't want to get in a sinkhole of Jay-Z because I don't want to be on this live for 2 and 3 hours.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be over.
Yeah, but and then I'm gonna get flagged. So, but yeah. I'll get into that at some point. Maybe in 6 months I'll be able to talk about Jay-Z and the NFL because it won't be trending on like the algorithms of YouTube. You know what I mean? So yeah. So yeah. Support Big Baller Brand. You know what I mean?
But man, that's what's up. I commented earlier in the chat. I was gonna let you breathe. I was gonna get at you last night, but
oh, you don't let me breathe? Well, what'd you disagree on? What'd you disagree on? What'd you disagree on? You're a Bud fan. What'd you disagree on? Okay.
That's funny, right? Because every Errol Spence quote unquote fan says I'm a Bud fan. Every quote unquote Bud fan says I'm an Errol fan. Funny. I disagree with, like, you know, we want to speak in facts, right? Take opinion out of it. But when you were like, how is he a hype job?
Is he Harold?
You know what I'm saying? And if you Harold Miner, you look at his resume, and it's like a C+ or something like that. That's why I feel, and why it can come off as hate, because at this point, at like 32 years of age, 3-division world champ, undisputed in a division, you can't be a hype job. At this point, you can't be, even if he can't beat Spence. That does, you know what I'm saying?
Adrian Broner is not a hype job, but he's a 4-division world champion.
Good. You know Adrian Broner can be a hype job. We'll check this out. So Adrian Broner can be looked at as a hype job because he underachieved, and even in his championship, winning, he never was as dominant past 130, 135. He was never dominant.
135. Broner was his best.
Yeah, he was never dominant. And I think that's the part that gets lost when we talk about Terrence, is that the names aren't sexy, right? But if you're not playing revisionist history, at the time when the fights happened, it was a total different narrative around those fights. And Bud goes in there, he smashes them. It's not close. It's not competitive. It's a wrap.
Sure.
So the names aren't sexy, but guys of quality. Like you talk about Errol beat Lamont. Okay, Lamont at that point, we know what it was, and he was above his best weight class anyway. But truth be told, it's not on the record, but did Lamont beat Felix Diaz? No. You know what I'm saying? And everybody thought, oh, that might be a good test for Bud. Bud plays with him. You know what I'm saying?
Who won that Felix Diaz-Lamont Peterson fight?
Excuse me?
Who won that fight, Felix Diaz-Lamont Peterson?
Felix Diaz-Lamont? Yeah. I mean, Lamont got the dub. I just said it's not on the record. Lamont got the dub.
No, that's all I was asking. So.
Yeah. That's I feel it. That's cool. Mm-hmm. But let's say a name like Felix Diaz is not sexy at all. Mm-hmm. But for us real boxing fans who follow the sport intently, Felix Diaz at the time was not thought of as a slouch at all. And it was thought to be competitive. So I think Bud moved the needle from every time you put him in there with somebody who was supposed to be competitive, who was supposed to be solid.
Yeah, you can debate that.
You watch them.
You just got to prove it to me.
That's not a debate. That's fact.
No, I'm saying you just got to. I mean, okay, if you say so.
You got to prove what part?
Like, who are these fighters? You get what I'm saying? Like, they have life after Terrence Crawford. You get what I'm saying? Like, what have their fighters gone on to become? None of the fighters he's fought has gone on to become a world champion. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
Not that that's good, bad, or indifferent, because you could say the same thing about Errol Spence. Not many of his fighters that he's fought has gone on to become a world champion. So I can't sit here and say that, but I'm saying just the level, just how the trajectory of the careers are absolutely different. And especially if he beats like whoever wins, Sean Porter, Errol Spence is the best fighter in the world to me. You know what I mean? I mean, outside of Deontay Wilder, he's on his own planet, but in terms of the people that got to make weight, you're the best fighter in the world. Better than Lomachenko, better than Mikey Garcia, better than Canelo, better than whoever. Whoever wins September 28th is the best fighter in the world if you got to make weight. To me, I think it's
okay. Go ahead.
I mean, it's a unified Sean Porter is an A-level competitor, B+ level fighter. Errol Spence is projected as an A-level fighter and with an A-level grit. So it's going to be a war of wills. And I believe Errol Spence is going to pull it out, in sensational fashion. But if Errol Spence wins, he's the best fighter in the world to me. Pound for pound, the best fighter in the world. If Sean Porter wins, he is the best fighter in the world. Just my humble opinion. And it's ugly to see. It sounds disgusting to say that, but he beat Errol Spence. You get what I'm saying? Like Buster Douglas was the man of the hour. That's who he was. He was the best fighter in the world that night. That's what it is.
Man. It's so tough because I feel where you're coming from, but I would try to be real consistent, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I was trying to get at you was the consistency part.
I'm glad I didn't pick up the
phone. I
feel you
like right.
I'm like, nigga, call me tomorrow.
Right. Listen.
It was. I got on. I think I got on maybe maybe an hour before you got off, and I was like, man, I gotta get in this, but I couldn't get through. But no, Errol could be the best fighter in the world.
If he beats Sean Porter, he's the best fighter in the
world.
Very
well could be.
If he beats
from
Sean
the resume
Porter
standpoint.
Oh, his resume is intact. If he beats Sean Porter, went go backwards. He hasn't lost a round in 3 fights. You know how hard it is not to lose a round? He didn't lose a round against Lamont Peterson, Mikey Garcia, and Ocampo. He hasn't lost a round. He hasn't lost a round since 2017.
I feel you on that. And I understand that's what I'm saying. I understand where you're coming from. However, when we talk about best fighter in the world and resume, to me, that's kind of hard to put that stamp on it because one, Errol's in his first weight class. He's still in his first weight class.
I don't care.
Out of the guys who got to make weight, he's in his first weight class. So when you compare that to, your Lomachenko's, your Canelos, your Terrence, you know what I'm saying?
I don't care. Sean Porter is a hell of a fighter, man. So I know I'm ragging on him.
Sean Porter, Kell Brook, and Mikey makes Errol the best. Like, that's really? Sean Porter, Kell Brook, and Mikey. I don't know if that can place. That is just 3 guys. And then one was blown up. They shouldn't even have been in the ring. Like, we knew that going into it. I don't know. That one's tough.
Man, I just think that September 28th, whoever wins that fight is the best fight in the world that night. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, that's a hell of a fight, man. Like, because of Sean Porter's fought Danny Garcia, Adrian Broner, and Devin Alexander, a prime Devin Alexander, and Keith Thurman. You know, like, he's done his part. He's. I mean, I don't like his dad. I'm not gonna. I mean, you always give the people their roses, man. I mean, he's a hell of a fighter, man. I think Errol Spence is just better. But if Errol Spence goes in and washes Sean Porter, he's the best fighter in the world. If you got to make weight, man, for real. It's just what I believe. You know, just what I believe. Anyways, get off the line, nigga. Get off the line.
Yeah, man. I'm out. Appreciate you, man.
Get off the line.
Salute, man.
All right, appreciate you, Kate. 20 minutes. Damn, we was on the phone 20 minutes. Ricky Samuel, Sir Ricky Samuel, how you doing? Thank you, man. Appreciate the super chat. And we had Taj Wright. Is that how you pronounce your name? Tej? You got to phonetically pronounce it because you donated yesterday too. I want to make sure I say your name properly. Thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you. Yeah, we in here grinding, y'all. We in here. We burning that midnight oil. My mom, as my mom would say, burning that. She might be watching. My mom burning that midnight oil. Loma overrated. Who on Bud resume can beat Mikey Garcia? Who can beat Mikey Garcia on Bud's resume? Good question. Who can beat him? I just heard something that I knew someone was gonna say Posto. I knew it. Oh, Dongo, get the fuck out of here. Gamboa? Nah, I can't beat him. Mikey Garcia is getting a big offer. Boy, Mikey Garcia is working the fucking system like a motherfucker. They say he can get a big deal from the zone, and he milking it. That motherfucker is milking it. God damn. I respect Mikey, man. Mikey's a motherfucking hustler. If you don't know that, you better know it now. Mikey Garcia is a motherfucking hustler, man. Eddie Hearn owns you. Nah, I doubt that. Not at all. Let's see. Who can beat Kell Brook on Bud's resume? Good point. Who can beat Kell Brook? Great question. Yeah, from the zone and May fight Hooker or Crawford or Program. Shit. I like that fight with Maurice Hooker, and I like that fight. Maurice Hooker, Mikey Garcia. I like Mike. I think Mike Garcia beats him. I like that fight in Dallas too. I like that fight. That's a good fight to have in Dallas. I would love to go to that fight as a fan. Maurice Hooker, Mikey Garcia. I would like to see like the pageantry in that fight. I like that fight. That's a good fight. I would love to see Mikey Garcia, Jose Ramirez. Woo-wee. Oh man, I would have to be there for that fight. Front row watching that fight. That's a good ass fight. Man, that's a big fight, but it'll never happen. They got the same trainer. And Mikey Garcia versus Prograis. Oh, say no more. I'm there. Say no more. I'm there. I got to be there for that one. I want to interview Regis Prograis. I don't want to interview him when he's like at a boxing event. I want to just interview him just hanging out. Like I want to delve into him. I'm thinking about coming out to LA for it. Why are you still thinking about it? Why are you still thinking about it, Nicholas? Porter by split decision, Jack Daniels. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I wish you pulled up on Tim Chrome Dome. Man, I had my I had a pool party to go to, and I had a jazz festival in my neighborhood. What's taking so long to put this? I don't know. They got that fight has to happen. That fight definitely has to happen, man. I hope it happens. Don't forget, you guys can call in. Don't forget to call in. You going to bed, DJ Black Charm Music? Peace, y'all. You going to bed? Good night, King. Appreciate you coming in. Robert said $20 million off will get Mikey Ramirez. So it will be Peter versus, that would be funny. Oh, you are? That's dope. It's going to be in London, right? That's dope. That's gonna be a fun fight to cover. Maybe I can get you to cover that fight. Email me. DOG215. Email me for sure. It's cool. We get them next time, Fred. Yeah, we will. I was thinking about going up to Fury for a day. I was thinking about doing that for a day and just going to get as many interviews as I can. I got my ticket for the fight. Oh, September 28th. Justin Davis. Good. September 28th. Make sure you check in with me September 28th at the community give back. Prograis needs a mega fight. They say Josh Taylor's pretty good. I only watch them in highlights, man. Them motherfuckers be fighting too early. You know what I mean? And especially when I'm covering the fight, them guys, I think they always. When was the last time you were in Harlem? Malcolm X's birthday, day before, May 18th. Yeah, May 18th. His birthday is May 19th, right? Yeah, it's getting late. Make sure. I'll cover anything. Fred, okay, appreciate you in Las Vegas. Thank you. Email me. FHAW. Yeah, my email is in there. Y'all know my email. FHAW17@gmail. So I've never really seen Josh. I know a Black Fight Fan is high on him, but I've never watched him fight live because he's always has a fight when I'm covering the fight, and then sometimes when you already know the results of the fight, you just say, whatever, fuck it, I just watch it later. They say Josh Taylor is pretty good, but I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him in a natural element, like with no expectations. Like every time I've seen him fight, I know he won. So there's a difference. Tony Harrison needs to have. When they gonna announce that fucking fight? I presume they'll announce that shit probably after September. AB looks weight drained at 147 nowadays. I forgot what he looks like, be honest with you. Harrison don't want that smoke. Oh, you mean 140? Shit, he got to be weight drained to make 140. He looks about 170 right now, AB. Probably 165, 170. At least AB seems happier now. He just talking bullshitting with y'all, doing his old promotional ways. But I think he's way more happier now. He seems like it. Yeah, you can call in, Dell 615. Call in. Somebody call in. This show is for y'all. Shit. I can just do videos. I'm doing this so we can interact. T-Bud shows no respect to black media. Yeah, he did an interview with Joe Rogan, right? What up, Dale 615? What's up?
What's up, Fred? What's up, man?
How you feel, King? You all right?
I'm good, man. Love watching your videos, man. I like how you pull up on people and you really give them hard, tough questions that the real boxing fans want to hear. I definitely appreciate it because everybody else just don't ask questions and they just go along. And you know what I'm saying? Instead of challenging the fighters, ask the tough questions why they ain't doing certain things. We would love to see that. And some of them freeze up. And when Tim Bradley was saying all the stuff he was saying, the first thing went through my head, I said, where Fred at?
I want to pull up on his ass, man. I want to pull up on his ass.
I was like, where Fred at? Where Fred at? He going to ask the question.
I watched that shit. And everything. Like, oh, man. Maybe I'll call him. Maybe I can call him this week and see if I can get a phone interview or something, man. Maybe he'll do a phone interview with me. He probably won't even do it. He knows who I am. He probably won't do it. He knows who I am.
He saw what you did to Eddie Hearn.
Yeah.
He saw what you did to Eddie Hearn. He ain't gonna do it.
Hey, that Eddie Hearn interview, man, got me so. Everyone say that, man. Fuck that. What you do to Eddie Hearn? Fuck that shit. So I had a few fighters say something to me behind the scenes about.
You know what? I got some stuff I want to ask you. So I got some friends of mine. We talk boxing like all the time, real heavy on it, and I got my eye on some dudes. And I was listening to you earlier, you and another person you was talking to about if Errol Spence goes in there and destroys Sean Porter. Yeah, I got him as the best fighter, at least pound for pound #1. If he goes in there, he destroys him. Yeah, I would say that because if you look at Bud Crawford's resume, like who can beat Sean Porter on that resume? And then you just take one of the top fighters in the division and you just go in there, you wash them and you destroy them. It's like I don't know what to say. And I got Errol Spence beating Bud Crawford. Now I got my friends. My friends say I'm hating on Bud because I say I got Errol Spence gonna beat Bud Crawford in like I'm gonna say 10 rounds. I feel like the first 3 rounds gonna be fill out rounds. I feel like if Errol can take Bud punch, I think it'll be over. Because I think he won't respect him in the later rounds. I feel like he'll walk through those punches.
Make great sense.
That's how I feel about that.
That's exactly. I mean, not exactly, but I think the second half, dude, you got to be a man's man to handle Errol the second half of any fight.
Yeah,
he just
that second half of
you, man. Sheesh, man.
Yeah, I definitely. I feel like he should fight Kell Brook. I definitely would love to see Bud fight Kell Brook. I would definitely love to see that fight. I don't know what's going on with him and Bob Arum or what's going on with the situation, why they ain't trying to make that fight. I feel like that'll be a good fight for him right now because right now, when you look at his recent fights, he's losing. He's losing this him and Errol Spence like debate right now because you see Errol Spence going into battle after battle, and the competition is rising with every battle, and he's unifying in this next fight. And we see that Bud's not going to get a unification fight anytime soon. So he got to find the best fight out there to even stay, I would say, remotely relevant outside of him having that belt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like the Kell Brook fight would be really good for him. That would be a very interesting fight. I would love to see what Kell Brook shows up. You know what I'm saying? I hear he can get back down to 47.
He got enough time too. December 14th is a lot of time. He has 4 months to get down to 147. If he can do it,
I think he can do it. I think he can do it. I think he can do it.
That's us talking. That's us talking. Shit, them last fucking few pounds are fucking rough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think he can do it. I think he'll be motivated to get up for that fight because I think if Kell Brook, and this is just think, if Kell Brook actually won that fight, he can actually get back into the mix of things. Even though I don't see him winning that fight, but just if he get up for that fight, he even put a good fight up, they can put him back in the mix. Because if you look at Sean Porter and you look at the losses that he got, he was actually in those fights.
He's in every fight,
and it still kept him relevant. So I feel like if Sean Porter stays, as far as the Errol Spence fight goes, if he stays relevant in the fight, meaning like if he keep it close, I think he'll be able to bounce back. But I feel like if Errol Spence goes in there and destroys him, where do Sean Porter go from there?
I think Sean Porter. See, that's actually a good question. Maybe we can talk about that live sometime this week. Sean Porter.
Yeah.
If Sean Porter loses, it's nowhere. He's done because he's not. Look, he has no fans. I'm just call a spade a spade. He has let's say minimal fans. He has minimal fans.
Yeah.
He has a less than desirable fighting style. So what up and coming fighter will fight him when you can fight a Robert Guerrero for the same accolades, right? Or Andre Berto. You know what I mean? Fight those guys. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that should be. Sean is in trouble if he loses this fight. Like he literally goes from no, I'm being honest. I'm being honest. Sean and he knows it. He knows it deep down inside. He'll never talk about it, and no media member is tough enough to ask him this question because he's not a draw. People aren't flying from all across America to come watch him fight like they did Floyd Mayweather, and like I feel like Errol Spence too. People are coming out to watch Errol Spence fight. It may be regional right now. It's not like people are flying in from Brooklyn in record numbers or Chicago or something like that. But I do believe that it's growing in terms of Errol Spence. He doesn't have that, so he's going to be in a lot of hurt. I mean, he's man. It's sad because his father has done a disservice to him in terms of his public appeal, and his dad don't even get it. His dad don't even get that shit at all. He has no idea that his father has done a disservice to him. Disservice to him. Like,
I thought he'd at least get a Cleveland fight. I was just thought about it.
It can't sell.
The last time he ever fought
it won't in sell.
Cleveland.
It won't sell. It won't sell. No.
That was right.
I mean, not unless he fights Errol Spence in Cleveland. You know what I mean? you know what I'm saying? So
like Errol, man, we gotta make the fight in Cleveland, man. Let me at least get one whole fight in there.
Sean's a God-fearing man and has a family and all that, but the more he hangs around his father, it's just the more that he starts to sound like him, and the more he sounds like his father, the less people gonna like him. You know
what? I noticed one thing about Sean Porter. He normally be a genuine nice guy in press conferences and everything, but for some reason with the Errol Spence situation, he's a little ramped up for this. I'm like, I ain't never seen Sean like this from the very first press conference when they was at the Pacquiao fight. They got ready for that press conference. And, they was going back and forth. And I liked that, you know what I'm saying? But I never seen Sean Porter in that light going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? So when I was talking to a friend of mine who was talking about Sean Porter, if he loses, I feel like he could probably be a gatekeeper for 147 for like up and coming fighters to really
gonna fight him. No one's gonna fight him though. Like you're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to be like he's gonna be fighting like these 30, 35-year-old Mexicans. These like Kendall Holtz coming out of retirement trying to make a comeback and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Like I can't see Jerron in his fight now. You know what I mean? I can't
like
see
him too.
I can't see
Jerron.
I can't see Terrell Williams fighting now. You know what I mean? I don't see these young guns fighting them. Why would you fight them? And you could fight Andre Berto.
But how much Berto got left in the tank though?
It doesn't matter. It looks the same on the record. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in terms of the next step, it looks similar, not the same. I don't want people saying I'm wrong, but it looks similar. Like Andre Berto is a former world champion. Sean Porter is a one division, two-time world champion. It sounds the same. Andre Berto fought Floyd Mayweather. It sounds the same, You know, so
yeah, I will give you that. I give you that. Yeah, Berto got the Floyd Mayweather fight.
Mm-hmm. So that's kind of where I'm at, man. At home in the mirror. That's funny.
Because I couldn't see Sean Porter moving up in weight. I couldn't see it.
Nah, he's too strong. He's
not unless a lot of those guys leave or something. Like if the Jerry Hurds and the Charles and all them leave, I could see him moving up, but I can't see him going up there while they still there. So I couldn't see that. So I'm like, it's a very interesting question. Where does he go from there? I feel like he gonna do everything in his power not to get stopped. That's my best bet.
Yeah.
But the way I'm looking at it, I sit back and I try to picture this fight how it's going down. And Sean Porter's a good fighter, man. I just can't see him beating Errol Spence, man.
Don't worry, it's not happening.
This dude is like a machine in there. It's like a machine. Just like when I sit back, I watch the Kell Brooks fight. And you see the method behind what he was doing.
Yeah.
And he was losing some of those early rounds, but he was looking at the back end of that fight. And I first put my friend on Errol Spence, and he watching the Kell Brooks fight. He was like, man, you sure he all that? And he was like, I'm like, yeah, man, dude, the truth. Keep watching.
Yeah, because
as the fight progressed, he started to see. I said, now the tide is turning. Round about the fifth or sixth round, you started to see it started to turn. You know what I'm saying? Then that's when he's really started getting hip to Errol Spence. But he's always been a Bud Crawford fan.
Yeah.
And I got another question.
Oh, you got that? Oh man, these phone calls are lighted up now, nigga.
Oh, okay. Last one.
All right, hang up after you ask.
David Benavidez. And do you think he can take over with 168?
Easy. The winner of Caleb Plant. The winner of Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, might be the best boxer in the world. Might be.
Yeah.
Might be. I'm
gonna tell you. Me and Caleb Plant, we're from the same city now.
I know.
But man, David Benavidez. I mean, I watched a lot of his fights.
I'm rolling with Caleb. I'm rolling with Caleb. Caleb's
you rolling with Caleb?
I like Caleb. I like David Benavidez.
I like Caleb too, man. But
nigga, hang up, nigga. These motherfucking calls are coming in. 2-minute calls from this point on. 2 minutes.
All right, man. I appreciate you, man.
All right, Dale. Appreciate you. All right, nigga. Call it. We got to go 2 minutes now. Y'all niggas are calling in like crazy. 954. What's up?
What's good? Wait, let me pause. I don't want to get the feedback.
Yeah.
Salute to you, Barbershop Conversations,
Thank
man.
you.
I've been binge watching. I've been a long time supporter, not a fake dude just saying it. Like, I don't know why. I don't know if it's correlated to me being a veteran or what, but I love boxing. But lately I've been seeing myself favoring towards your LDBC movement with the entire group of y'all because of what I've seen from Andre Ward lately, the likes of Tim Bradley, for real. And it's like, I don't know if my mind is in sync with yours, but you're like the only dude speaking about things that a lot of us cats over. And I'm not going to say brothers. I'm going to just say people in general been thinking like that. I know this is a little bit off subject. I don't want to get away from the Errol Spence, but
shoot your shit.
Okay. I want to be respectful because I'm a YouTuber, so I already know I'm getting off topic, and I don't want to take your spot.
Shit.
But
shoot your shit.
I mean, like I don't go nowhere, bro. Other than like I want my kid to become a boxer. You know what I mean? And you're a family man like me. And you talk of your son, and I'm like I don't know, man. All the avenues for black fight. People think I'm on a rant of, you know what I'm saying, the race card, this magic term people love to bring up. I'm the least person who's even into something like that, but you can't deny the facts when it's thrown right in front of you from everybody in the comment sections. So to people like, I respect Max. Rest in peace to his brother Sam. I know the whole story of Max. He's an official dude, but how they get overjoyed for certain fighters, but when it comes to prominent fight, like the Charlo brothers, my God, they beat up one of my homeboys, Wiley. He's a Haitian. I don't know if you've seen that fight. That's when I had this respect for the Charlo brothers. It's amazing how we always have to fight certain of our own kinds, and that's how it jeopardize our records to get a one loss. And when Charlo had that loss, I already knew what everybody's going to say. I told you, the things are trash. And it's like, we got to go through mountains just to even be looked at as boxers. Not even to even, get the clout or the fame of the super. Just to even be called, yeah, he's all right. Man, people don't, I'm 35 years old. I don't hide my age. The things I've seen Floyd Mayweather, people don't even know what Pretty Boy had to go through. Floyd, I'm not trying to defend you or come against. I'm just saying the things that a boxer has to do that are to the black race. And I hate saying that because I know already people are gonna be like, he's doing a race car, but let's call a spade, man. It was not Trump for us since the days of Jack Johnson. They'll find any little thing to destroy you before you even come up. No offense to Lomachenko. I watch his boxing and I don't criticize him, but the fans are starting to make me hate him. The analysts are starting to make me despise him, and it's like, I didn't want to do that, but you go ahead, bro. I've been ranting on because I'm passionate when it comes to boxing, and it's like I'm 35 now. It never stopped.
It never stopped. No, you're right. You're making great points, and the fact that they give Lomachenko all these accolades, you know, and talk to him as if he's about to break bread and turn wine into water. I mean, turn water into wine. You know, it's kind of disheartening when you got guys like Gary Russell or even Shakur Stevenson. I mean, who's a fucking phenomenal talent. You got Andre Ward, who allowed Teddy Atlas to disrespect him to his face, and Terrence Crawford
in his face, brother. My bad, you gave me started again. Like that made me feel some type of way in his face on live national TV.
I got.
Man, I'm gonna stay under 2 minutes.
You already, nigga, you over 2 minutes. You've been on the phone 4 minutes now.
All right, I'm about to go, man. But I'm here. I don't want to talk no more because my message was to tell you, listen, man.
Yes,
you got nothing but fans down here in South Florida. All we do is binge watch on your videos, bro. Whether we get hired or not is not here or there, but do not stop.
Okay.
Well, if you see the trolls coming to your channel like that, it's working, man.
Gotcha.
You're elevating minds right now, and the Most High is with your little spirit right now.
You,
so keep doing what you're doing, brother. Stay blessed.
All the time. 619. What's up?
What's happening with you, man?
What's up, man? 3 lives, 3 calls in a row. What's up?
Yeah, you know, hey, man.
You got the most recognizable number. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, man, I hate to take up my 2 minutes to tell you this, man. But first, let me tell you, a late night boxing show where you can call in. It's the first of its kind, man.
Really? You think so?
Think about a late night boxing show, man. Look, like right now on the West Coast, it's 1:20. If we on the East Coast, it's 4:20. Nigga, you can wake up and listen to talk boxing and call in, man. You doing it, bro?
We're gonna do it.
You doing it, man?
We're gonna do it.
You know what I'm saying?
We're going to do
it. Look, man, let me go ahead and talk some more jams on you, bro, real quick. All right, listen. Okay, check it out. So, Floyd stopped Ricky Hatton in 10 rounds. Pacquiao stopped it in like about 2 or 3. That told us what about the Pacquiao-Floyd Mayweather matchup? It told us nothing. It told us nothing. Duran beat Leonard. Leonard beat him in the rematch. Hearns destroyed Duran. That told us what about Sugar Ray Leonard and Hearns matchup? It told us nothing. Frazier beat Ali. Foreman destroyed Frazier. That told us what about Ali and
Foreman?
Nothing. So trying to use Kell Brook as the barometer to how he's going to match up against Spence. We don't fall into the trap. Again, do not fall into. I'm a little older than you, Cat, so I'd have done all of this before. I'd have done the same thing, trying to match different dudes up to see how they could. It tells you nothing. And like I told you last night, it's not the same Kell Brook. It's not the same Kell Brook. The only way we're going to find out is for those two. To me, and I heard what you said, the winner between Porter and Spence is the best fight. To me, we got to wait to see it, but especially for fighters that got to make weight, the best fighter in the world is when Spence and Crawford get in that ring. That's who's going to be the best fighter in the world. I mean, there's no way you can take the pound for pound dude and leave him out of the equation and then say, oh, when these two fight, oh, that's going to be the best.
Have Terrence Crawford fight the best available opponent. That's all I'm saying. I don't give a fuck about these pyramid schemes, and fight the best available guy. That's all I'm saying.
And so who would be the best available dude?
Kell Brook.
Kell Brook? Come on, man.
So who you want to say?
Did you see Kell Brook's last fight?
You want to see him fight the Green Machine? You see the Green Machine last fight?
Yeah, I caught a piece of that.
Okay.
I caught a
the
piece
reason
of
why
it.
you saw the reason why you only caught a piece of it because you were disinterested. You never cared. Because you said you love boxing, right? You up fucking
I love
4 o'clock in the morning, right?
I sit there and watch 2 no-names fight, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You were disinterested. You never cared about it. That's why you only watched a piece of it.
Not necessarily. I just caught a piece of it because I was probably running around the house doing other things. It could be just like when
I gotta take next call, man. I gotta take another call, man.
All right, bro.
I appreciate you, King. See you tomorrow night. See you tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
All the time. 904. What's up? All right, the calls are starting to come in, y'all. So we gotta keep them going. Go shoot.
Oh, what's up, Fred? Okay. Now the topic is Floyd Mayweather hating on Errol Spence by pump faking or whatever, playing with Pacquiao.
Mm-hmm.
I was randomly thinking about this the other day when the whole fake video, or I don't even know if it was fake, because the man had 50-0 on his hat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just thinking, okay, if Floyd come back and fight Pacquiao, right? I'm pretty sure Floyd's gonna tell him, hey, you gotta give up that strap, because at this point, belt don't mean nothing to Pacquiao. He wants Floyd. And in the meantime, if Spence beats Porter, say Crawford takes care of his mandatory or whoever the hell he gonna fight, who's to say them two can't unify?
I switched to Boost Mobile and got more.
You know what I'm saying? Just have full undisputed right there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in my mind, Floyd would be kind of helping Spence. Because, I don't think Spence wants to really stay at 47 that long. I mean, you already seen him tweeting with J-Rock, and he's bringing up Canelo. He wants to move up, but, he still got unfinished business with his belt.
Well, tell Floyd to fight Errol.
I mean, I want to see it, man.
Tell him to fight Errol. At the end of the day, I don't want to see him fight a circus fight. I don't want to see circus boxing. Man, we did it already. We gave him 4.6 million, 4.6, 4.7 million buys. I'm not trying to take money out the pocket. I'm just a responsible man. And where boxing is going, we're in search of a new plateau. We're in search of new names. We're rebranding ourselves. You know what I mean? And I like the fact that as boxing grows today, so does the LDBC, so do barbershop conversations. So we got fresh shit coming in. You know what I mean? Like reading articles and shit. That's yesterday. Y'all niggas ain't reading articles. Y'all niggas at 1 o'clock in the morning talking boxing nigga shit. That's kind of the truth right now. So I don't want to go back to them days. I don't want to go back to them dinosaur days. Thank you for it. Yeah, appreciate you, but
look at Pacquiao. Look at Pacquiao. He's doing good. He's beating up these young boys, and Floyd's in the crowd. Mm-hmm. I think Floyd is a hater, man. Floyd don't really want Pacquiao to get that much shine. So if he can kind of step in, take his shine away, kind of end his career, you know what I'm saying? Why would he want to do that?
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to say salute to you, man.
Thank you,
appreciate all your content, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I met you at Wilder Fury, you know what I'm saying? Me and my cousin took a picture with you, man.
Okay.
Really appreciate it, for real.
Thank you, King. Appreciate you.
But all right, man. I'm gonna holler at you.
All the time. All right. Before I come back and do this shit, dog. Dude, I'm gonna be H-Town. What's up?
Hey, this Trick Notes. What's going on?
Oh, what's up, nigga? How you feel, man? How you feel, nigga? All right?
I'm doing all right, man.
All right.
I'm doing good, man. I ain't gonna hold you long,
all right,
man.
Shoot your shit.
Yeah, man. Peace to everybody in the chat. Peace to the LDVC. Holding H-Town down, you know that.
Mm-hmm.
But I was gonna comment on, about Sean Porter and Errol Spence, man. And my thing is, I got Errol winning the fight, but I hope that I remember him saying he wanted to show his skills against Mikey Garcia. Uh-huh. And my thing is, I was hoping that he went out there, man, and just took it to Mikey, just try to, steamroll him because he's a smaller man. Mm-hmm. I think he should really, and me personally, I think he's going to win the fight, but I think he should box Sean Porter because I think Porter's going to try to make it dirty. And he's gonna lean in with his head, and I think the uppercut's gonna be there, man.
Oh,
the uppercut's gonna be there.
Uppercut to the left hook is gonna be a disgusting combination.
It's gonna be there. Of course, to the body, but but definitely the uppercut. Excuse me, the uppercuts and the body shot's gonna be there.
You at 7-Eleven?
At the same time, no, I'm at it's a what you call it, spin mark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, spin mark.
You out there buying condoms, huh? That's what you doing. Anyways, go ahead, Trey.
Which way?
Say you out there buying condoms, nigga. Go ahead, shoot your shit, nigga. It's 3:30 in the morning.
No, I'm buying two. I'm buying 2 pregnancy tests.
Oh man! Hopefully they both got twins. Anyways, go ahead.
Oh man, that's a bad feeling right there. But anyway, yeah, buddy. But yeah, man. As I say, then again, I think, once Errol start hitting him to the body, kissing him with the uppercut, Sean gonna want to start boxing.
Mm-hmm.
So could be one of them scenarios. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let you go, man. I know you know what's funny, man? It's funny you mentioned in the 2 minutes. Hey, you ever been to a funeral and the preacher get up there and say, everybody, remarks down to 2 minutes, but he get up there and talk 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Facts.
Your back hurting, your feet hurting, you ready to go.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna let you go, man.
Thanks,
like I say, peace to you, man.
Thank you. Pleasure meeting you too. Pleasure meeting you down there.
Yeah, man. We got Houston, man. When you coming back? Well, hey, I got a question. One more thing.
Yeah.
I hope since Maul had a homecoming fight, man, hopefully Mel will get him one.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. He gotta get that belt though. Get that belt.
Yeah, get the belt. Okay, then. All right, Fred, man. I'm gonna let you go, man. Good talking with you, man. Peace, y'all.
Yep. Africa's home. Africa is home. Salute from the Virgin Islands, King. Great work. Thank you. Call in. This phone is fucking. This is a hotline right now. There we go. What up, 469? What's up?
Good morning, Fred.
Good morning. How you feel?
I'm well. I just finished watching the joke. This is Brandon from Dallas.
Oh, what's up, B? What's up?
I just finished watching Bud on the Joe Rogan. Did you see that?
I saw it. People been sending it to me. I actually saw the first five or 10 minutes.
Bomac made a joke at your expense. He said they asked. You saw that?
Yeah, I saw it. That's funny. Tell him I said thank you. Barbershop conversation.
Yeah, he said so we would be having these. I thought about it too. I said, man, I've been looking for you all, and I just finally called. Fred gonna be up because you got a prime time slot that nobody else is taking advantage of, Fred, and I think you know it. Like,
all right, it's 300 people. We're gonna rock it.
I watched because I checked out you in Ticket, but I don't know if that's pre-recorded or what, but this show is popping.
Oh, I appreciate you. Yeah.
Like you and the reason that it shows a dedicated boxing fan and it shows you and it shows that we building something, that you building something, because look at it. I was thinking about I was watching Bud, and Bud was talking about how he really didn't want to play and he didn't want to promote himself and was like, that's too much work. But what he don't understand is that's the second half of his career of being a boxer. Yep. One half is boxing, the other side is promoting yourself and making sure that your business is taken care of. Facts. So when you finish boxing, you can live like Floyd. Yep. We don't want to see our boxers punch drunk and in wheelchairs and slurring. I want to see my boxers like Floyd, even though the man that I could separate the man from the boxer. I'm talking about the lifestyle. I love seeing Floyd with all those diamonds around his neck, and I love to see him hopping out because he earned it. And I love to see Floyd put together coherent sentences. Like, I love to see my boxers shining. Facts. And I want the same way Bud doesn't realize, Bud, yeah, we saw you driving a Monte Carlo, but Earl got a Ferrari. Like, that's the thing you should be looking at. Facts. You should be looking at how PBC fighters present themselves, how they dress, how they are packaged. They always looking good. They shining. When they do the showtime, they all got big houses. I mean, it blew Eddie Hearn's mind to see Deontay Wilder's house. And we saw that little bullshit ass flat that AJ lived in. You know what I mean? Like, we saw Wilder.
It's like he owns the whole island. It's like Deontay owns that whole island. Fuck.
Yeah. Facts, right? So Bud should recognize that his career is gonna go the way Tim Bradley's career went. And he just will not. He thinks that this fight is gonna come to him. That fight ain't coming to you, dude. You gotta go get that fight. And we ride with you. We just don't ride with Bob Arum. We don't ride with Top Rank. Sorry, bud. You alienated a lot of your fan base when you did that. You said you had to do what's best for you, but you don't get a chance to dictate now. Errol Spence is going to fight Sean Porter for the WBC IBF unification. Then after that, he can go right into Pacquiao and fight for the WBA super title because it ain't no regular title no more because Manny had that and he beat Keith for the super. So it's only one title with the WBA now. So we need to stop acting as though Errol is not heading into big fights and unification fights. And they keep bringing up Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford chose the side he's standing on. Now stand on that side and watch Errol roll into 3 pay-per-views in a row before he even says your name again. Just think about it. Errol, Mikey Garcia, pay-per-view. Then you turn around and fight Sean Porter again, pay-per-view. And then you turn around and mess around and get the Pacquiao fight, pay-per-view. What are you talking about, bud? You fighting Mean Machine or Green Machine, the dude that just had a draw. Nobody wants to see this dude. Who gives a fuck if he is a mandatory? You can't sell that to the public. Put that shit on ESPN Plus and keep it moving.
Facts.
Nobody wants to see that. So my thing about it is we need to stop acting as though Earl's not going into unification fights. He's not fighting on pay-per-view, and he's not fighting in the biggest venues available. Bud's the one not doing that. It's not, and I'm not choosing sides even though I am because I'm from Dallas and I ride with Errol. But when you lay out the facts of it, Bud chose to live that lifestyle. Bud is the one you see when you see him. He's got these little bitty ass chains on, living the poor boxer's life, while all the PBC fighters are walking billboards for Al Heyman. And look at Andy Ruiz. Come on, this dude got a big villa now. He lives in a fucking villa. You know what I mean? Like he got brand new jewelry and that kind of, because that shows you that PBC is about their fighters. So you could see it by watching them and even listening to them talk. They sound happy. Everybody on Top Rank sound bitter as hell because they can't get a fight. But I'm not going to hold you, and that's all I had to say.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Thanks, D-Town.
All right, you have a good...
All the time.
Yes, sir. Have a good rest of the morning.
Yeah. What up, Big Dose 513? You already know that's going to make me feel good, man. K. Diddy has no character. Anyways, 90, got another call. 901, what's up?
What up, King? How you doing?
Good, man. What's popping?
Good, man. Good. Doc on Central TV. Salute to the LDBC.
Yeah.
I got 2 things I want to share and get your opinion on. I know, like the last call was talking about the jury, but I want to know your opinion on. Everybody has heard about Al Heyman and the good things he's done for black fighters. Why don't you? Why do you think Bud? Because if we heard it, I know Bud knows. Why would he still pledge his allegiance to Top Rank? Because not only is, I see the chains and all the gold, but from what I'm hearing about Al Heyman, he's putting these people and he's putting these black fighters in position, not just black fighters, just all fighters, in position to take care of their their kids, generation after generation legacy. Like real estate. I'm hearing he's got these guys into real estate so they can live off interest instead of the money that's coming in. So if I hear it, I know Bud knows. So I'm trying to figure out what is it? Why is he still, because he got B&B promotion. So why is he, why is his allegiance still to Bob Arum? And number 2, and I'm going to let you cook on, I'm going to hang up. I think Sean Porter, if he can make this fight with Errol Spence a good one, I think he got 3 more fights left. He got a rematch with Errol Spence. If he want to do a rematch with Kell Brook, that's there. And if he want to do a rematch with Keith Thurman, that's there. And then he should hang it up. All right, man.
Appreciate you,
bro.
Oh, appreciate you. I don't think Keith Thurman will want to fight Sean Porter. For real. I don't think Keith Thurman want to go through hell again. Like, I don't know if Keith Thurman got that metal in him. You know what I mean? I'm gonna drop it. Oh, 702.
Yeah, Fred. I want to say another thing about this whole Tim Bradley situation or whatever. This dude fought Pacquiao in 2014. The second fight, right?
2016, the second fight. No, 2014,
15.
2012, 2014, 2016.
Yeah. And they ordered him to fight Spence in 2016.
December.
I'm tell you something, man. I'm gonna go to that Tyson Fury fight, and if I catch his ass, I'm gonna put him on blast.
Yeah, put him on blast. Put him on blast. And make sure you recording it. Make sure you recording it. He gonna be walking. He gonna be walking around the MGM. Ask him that question.
Yeah. I'm gonna email you to figure out how to to get all that done. I got my own money. I'll buy the ticket and all that shit or whatever.
No. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. Email me.
Yeah, we're gonna put him on blast about that, and I'm gonna ask him about Tyson Fury tested positive for PEDs because nobody talks about that. They all talking about cocaine.
Yeah.
But what about the PEDs he tested positive for? That's the real reason why he was off.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Everybody got this selective hearing when it comes to these top ranked fighters and these zone fighters. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. Mikey Garcia is milking the system. He take that money and he better go to the zone, man.
He better take that money and go.
There's not too many people on the PVC side that he could beat and get credit for.
Good point.
So
good point.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna let you go. I know it's a 2-minute limit or whatever, man. And I'm gonna email you about I'm gonna be up there at that fight, man.
Gotcha.
To check Timothy roll-on stick deodorant head Bradley about that damn comment he made.
Sounds fun.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
We need some truth on that or whatever. Because the truth is, bro,
I may come out
Errol
there
Spence
for a day.
He would have beat the dog shit out of you, bro. So that's why you didn't want to fight him. It's as simple as that.
Facts.
You struggle with Ruslan Provodnikov, man. All right, he gave you brain damage. What do you think the truth go do to you?
Facts.
Bro, I don't even want to hear it, man. You stay over there with Top Rank and Bob Arum. Act like he ain't a racist, bro. But history is the best teacher, bro. And look at Bob Arum's history. Case closed. All right. Have a good one for it.
Appreciate you, kid. That was 2 minutes on the dot. That's how you make a call. 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Can y'all take notes? Shit. Anyways, man, go ahead and call back in. I had the last call. I had to call back in. But yeah. $513. What it do?
Hey, you know who it is? Big Fred. It's Big Dose, man.
Oh, what's up, Big Dose? What's poppin', King? How you feel, man?
What's up, King, man? Hey, you don't know this, but this our second time talking. I talked to you last year. You was gonna had a little panel going on, man. But hey,
yes.
I just want to say, man down, September 28th, all day.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a steam rolling. I think you're gonna knock K Diddy's Kango off his head at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be funny, but all the Bud fans, we gonna get it, man. Errol said it. He said he's not moving up until he fight Crawford, man. People just gotta be patient, and it ain't gonna be on our time. That's what they gotta realize, man. It's gonna be on his time. He with Al Heyman. Don't nobody run him. Somebody run Bud, and Bud like it that way, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't want to get away from me. But if you get away from the man, hey, you see what happens when people get away from Aaron. They become rich, filthy. You know what I'm saying? They become their own man. Get away from him, Bud. Come on, man. What's wrong with you? Like being a slave, brother? That's all I got to say, Fred. And a salute to you, man.
Great to hear from you.
Plus, real quick,
Yeah.
I think you seen my comment about giving you your flowers while you're here.
Yeah.
The next day you did a video, you said, "Give me my flowers while I'm here."
Yeah, I saw it. Appreciate it. I saw that. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah,
thank you for helping me out with that vid for sure.
Much respect to you, King, man.
Thank you, King. Appreciate
I appreciate you, Fred. Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
We own it. We own it.
LDBC supports you all day, man.
Thank you, man. We in these streets for real.
Yes, sir. You are, man. And I want to be in there with you, brother.
Respect.
Yeah.
All right. What the hell happened there? Okay, yeah. So yeah, man. Where are we at? Where are we at with this show? Where are we at with this show? Let's go through some comments, man. Green and Harrison would be tough. Who's Green? I don't know who Green is. Javante Davis stops 7-4. Shit, that shit ain't going 10 rounds. Tank knockout Jojo Diaz if he'll want that soon. 404. 404. What it do?
What up, Fred? DJ Black Charm calling from your chat, man.
Oh, what's up, man?
What up, man? Well, I had to make this little comment because I heard the last call. He was talking about the Bud leaving top rank, and you know I'm kind of somewhat of a conspiracy theorist when it comes to stuff like that. You see how Floyd left? Floyd was able to leave top rank, you know, and Bob, remember they had a little lawsuit going on by him leaving and stuff, but he was able to make that transition because he had De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins. You know, they was making that move too. You know what I'm saying? So his pockets, he was secure on his bread. I don't think Bud think he gonna be secure. You know, like you can look at his face when people ask him stuff, but I don't think he feel like he gonna be secure on that with the bread part. And then my other comment is as far as Errol Spence and Sean Porter, I don't think Sean Porter footwork, that football, that little football thing he be doing, how he be doing his little skips. I don't think that's enough movement. You know what I'm saying? As far as Errol don't move. We learned that with Mikey Garcia. He not gonna move when you rush him like that. He not gonna move. He gonna stand there and hold his position. And Sean not strong enough. And before I go to say this right here, you know, like, cause I work out and you work out too. You know, when you in the gym all the time, it's not, you know, folks talking about Errol walk around at 165, 170. It's not hard to lose 5-10 pounds every few days if you're working out, if you on top of your game. So that's why he come in right at 147. But that's all I had to say as far as the conspiracy what I feel with Bud and the strength of Errol's feet, his legs, his power and stuff. So that's it. You can, I'm about to go back to your chat. So
the chat be lit. Y'all niggas have me cracking up in the chat. That shit is funny, man. Appreciate you, King. All right.
Peace.
I finally get to say Queen tonight. What up, Beverly Rose? Good evening, Fred. Good evening. Good. It is good evening for us, man. 347. What it do?
Yo, what's up, fam? How you doing?
Good, man. What's popping?
So, my shit big corner Dawn. I got a quick question.
Yeah.
Type live right now. I wasn't trying to call, you feel me?
No, call.
Yo, that lineup I didn't say was not true. It's not accurate. Spence stopping Porter. 8th. Like, we could go on about this, but I'm going to be in these comments, so I don't feel like talking. I just got in.
Okay. 347. That was he was like, okay, I'm gonna just go back to the chat. All right, peace. Oh man, what up, man? Man, we got about 16 minutes, man. Make your calls, man. 2 a.m. We out this motherfucker. I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah, man, I'm gonna go to bed and turn it in, and we gonna get up 6 a.m. and do it all over again. All right, just had. Appreciate you, Big Quan. The Don. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Porter wins, bro. Oh, box fans, you think Porter wins, huh? Call in and explain it. Call in and explain it. Why not? What's up?
Hey, Hey, Fred. I want to know. I wanted to ask you what you thought about that commercial that came out with Mayweather talking about going to Saudi Arabia.
It was fake.
And
it was
Black Fight Fan. I don't know if you watched True earlier, but Black Fight Fan brought up a great point.
What'd he say?
Which I wouldn't put beyond Eddie Hearn. He wants to take Ruiz to Saudi Arabia. So he digs up this old video of Mayweather saying he gonna go to Saudi Arabia and talk to them about a Mayweather Pac-2 fight. An old video. So he could say, see, Mayweather was gonna go to Mayweather going to Saudi Arabia. It's okay. What you think about that, brother? What's your thoughts on that? And I'm gonna let you go.
Interesting. It makes a whole lot of sense for him to try and find a way to defend his actions and trying to get the fight to Saudi Arabia, but it's still not going to hold any ground in the court of law. You know what I mean? Like, how can you convince a guy to go to a country and fight where it's a perceived threat and it's not no safety? You know what I mean? So public safety is the number one goal in civilization, right? And I like the idea. I like the concept in which it was framed. Like, you dig up this old Floyd Mayweather video because it gives you some traction. It gives you a lot of credibility. But at the end of the day, there's no infrastructure. There's no commission. There's no stadium. You know what I mean? There's
and
no.
Go
ahead.
And Fred, we know that Eddie Worm don't care about no boxer safety.
No, he don't care about.
We know that from what he did with the heavyweight up there over there in England.
Yep.
Yeah, we know he don't care about no boxer safety.
No,
and then on top of that, he's talking about that he's gonna have the state of the art, their own training facility. So they're gonna build all this, the 2 training facilities and a stadium in 3 months. Man, stop it! You can't get the foundation poured in 3 months for a stadium. I mean, you might be able to get that done, but what about the electrical, the plumbing?
It's a whole bunch of shit.
Come on, man.
Why would you want to fight in a stadium that was built in? I mean, like that quick. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't want to even stand in the stadium built that quick. What fans gonna go and stand in the stadium?
Oh, you 209, Beverly? Go ahead.
All right.
I appreciate the call. Call back in. What's your hey. Brothers UK? Fred only chance Porter has is flurry and move. Yeah, I mean, 1, 2, get out, 3, 4, get out. Yeah, maybe, quite possibly. You know what I mean? I think that there's Beverly Rose. What's up? How you feel?
Hi.
How you doing? How you feeling?
Hi. I'm hella late, but I was up a little late drinking some wine and shit. But I caught your stream.
Thank you.
And I don't really know what the subject is, but I want to say I fucking love your channel, Fred. Like, you're such an inspiration. Yes, you're such an inspiration to my interviews that I do with Yaki Lopez. And probably the future interviews that I do. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with my channel, but like, I really look up to you.
Thank you. Wow.
Seriously, you know, and what you're doing in the media by yourself, being independent as a Black man, is fucking awesome. Like, and I'm not saying this just because I'm tipsy, you know, like, I feel like this when I hit the, when I smash the like button. I'm always, you know, I've always been a big supporter of your channel.
Thank you.
But, you know, okay, I'm gonna give you my prediction for Spence and fucking Porter. Yeah, that's his name.
Okay.
I have Spence knocking out Sean Porter in the 5th or 6th round. I'm telling you, Sean Porter is he's gonna curl up. He's really gonna curl up. And he's going to be on the back foot, on the ropes. And Spence is going to land some good body shots. And he's going to set up a nice right hook to the chin. And it's going to knock out Sean Porter. I'm telling you that right now. Right now. But if not, then I'll eat my crow. I'll gladly eat my crow. No, but I called in to tell you that I really love what you do in the LDBC. I salute you, a lot. A lot, and I enjoy your content. I enjoy you trolling Eddie Hearn.
I do be trolling the shit out of him.
I hope you fly out to another city, balling, stunting, what Black Fight Fan says, stunting up on these hoes, flying out there just to troll the white man, Eddie Hearn. Like, that shit is golden when you go out there and troll him. You know, that's power. That's power. You know,
I never thought about that.
But yeah, I'm gonna finish this bottle of wine. I'm gonna tune in still, and I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna be up for Troll Boxing Talk in the morning. But
facts.
Yeah, we love you, Fred.
Thank you. Oh, I love you too, Beverly. Right. Thank you.
Yes. All right. Good night, everyone. Good night, Fred. Okay.
Thank you. That's Beverly Rose Boxing. Make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel. Go subscribe to her channel. Even if you go in just to look, go subscribe to her channel. You know what I mean? She interviewing Hall of Famous. And she kept the phone call under 3 minutes. See, she got it all. She got it all figured out. Bev is lit, feeling good. She beautiful too. Oh, Bev, they said you got a sexy voice, Bev. Oh shit. Anyways, man, she got a great wall of China in her life, so y'all got a lot of climbing to do. Anyways, man. What up, Khalil? What up, man? What up? We got 9 more minutes. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed so I can get up and listen to Trill Boxing Talk. You know, my daughter gonna be up at 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I got to be the first voice and face she see every morning. So that's kind of what that mean, Fred. What that mean? The Great Wall of China? What do you think that mean? This was lit tonight. Blessings and peace, chat room. Good night. You was in there the whole time too, man. Is Smoke Hip Hop Live? I Smoke Hip Hop Live. Excuse me. KP from KC laughing. Bud on Joe Rogan just said, "Me being on Top Rank is stopping the." He said that? Dude, if he said that shit, peace out, Fred. Say, hey, please timestamp it for me so I can watch it right now before I go to bed. That will inspire a video out of me right now. Timestamp it for me. KQKC. Timestamp that shit for me. He said top 340. 340. You might be the last call tonight. What it do?
That was my aim, man. Good night, Fred. This is Africa is home.
Oh, what's up, man? Thank you for the donation too. Thank you.
I mean, it's cool, man. It's cool. First I want to talk about with Floyd. Just my stance on Floyd coming back. I think that if Floyd comes back, man, the only thing that he should be trying to do is just pass the baton to Spence, man. That's it. If he's not gonna fight Spence, I don't think he should be coming back at all. You know, so either you're gonna give that young man that stage, or just bow out and let him take the stage. You know, and then I just want to thank, because I've been into boxing really, really heavy since like 2007. 2007, I was a big Floyd fan. But just watching you guys, you 7-8, Black Fight Fan, Dante's Boxing Nation, Ego, just all you guys, man. I just appreciate you guys. And as years go by, we just watch you guys get bigger and bigger and bigger. And we got a chance to control the narrative.
We do.
And combat the narrative, which is really, really, really great. You know, more people are actually seeing the real stories, you know, and then you got guys like you and Blue Blood who ask the real questions, the tough questions, the questions that nobody else want to ask, which is great. Questions that when we watch interviews, we're in our head asking, like, why don't they ask this? Why are they asking these questions? You know, but I'm happy that we got you guys on our side right now. You know, you guys are our voice, and I don't want you guys to ever stop. Just continue growing, continue getting better. You guys are inspiration. So I just want to say that. Good night, man.
Good night.
And thank you for this platform for all of the actual boxing fans that actually, you know, want to have a voice and just say something.
Yeah, for sure. It's about us. For sure.
All right, man. Good night.
All the time, King. Yep. Thomas C. Why does Bomac diss me? He only made us bigger. I mean, that's a big platform. You know, I got to take it where I can get it at that. Me and Bomac gonna be arguing till Errol Spence man downs Bud Crawford. I will be ringside for that fight. Soon Fred will be the gatekeeper. Bob paying attention to every one of your videos. I know he is. That nigga walked up to me and was like, I want the fight to be in Atlanta. I was like, I said, I was laughing in the back of my head. Fred, when Eddie people was talking about ticket sales, you should have said Eddie bought an AJ ticket before they were on sale. You're right, Big Dose. You're right. I wish I had all y'all in my head. You know what I mean? All y'all in my head, and I could come back and have the perfect comeback lines. Man, we got about 5 minutes, and I just want to truly say thank y'all, man. This is unprecedented for me, man. I'm usually sitting in front of the computer watching videos and shit, and I'm glad we're able to communicate with one another and hang out with one another. We're gonna keep this up. Friday it won't be a show. I'm going to maybe it will be. Maybe it will be. Maybe I get home and I forgot this a late night show. Nothing stops the late night show. I forgot. I will be. Oh. What you want, man? What you want?
I am so sorry for waking you up so early. Have you heard?
No, wait. No. I'm live right now. I thought you were calling me on my live show.
Oh no,
I'm gonna call you right back. I'm gonna call you right back.
No. Your live show needs to hear this.
No, okay. So go ahead. Tell the story.
Your live show needs to hear this. Before I even say this, have you heard the Joe Rogan Terrence Crawford conversation?
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, they've been telling me all day. Yeah.
He straight up said it'll stop a whole lot of barbershop conversations. That is a straight up shot at you, bro.
I know.
Especially because I saw what Bomac did.
You were there.
I was there and I saw everything Bomac did.
That's funny. That's funny.
I know what's going on, dude. No, I saw that right now and I was like, oh my God, did he really just say that? I need to tell Fred this ASAP.
Thank you, Fred. I appreciate you. How you know I was up, nigga? How you know I was up?
Because I see your damn stories and your punk ass is literally running fucking down fucking West and 54th and Slauson at freaking 3 a.m. Yo. You know how dangerous our neighborhood is and you're running around at 3 o'clock in the morning?
I know.
You need to stop that.
All right. I will.
I'm just looking at it for your freaking personal safety. Because at the end of the day, you freaking have kids, my dude.
Yeah, I know. You're right.
Yeah, no. So you need to chill. Like I get working out at home and doing what you do and then going like up to Slauson and Lemur and everything like that and all that stuff. But come on, do that. Do it at a respectful time. At 3 a.m. in our neighborhood, it's dangerous, my dude. Come on.
All right, Fur.
We'll talk about it later.
I appreciate you, man.
Terrence Crawford knows. Bomac knows. They watch your videos, my dude. Watch your videos.
I appreciate
and just know. I had to do that for Manny Robles for you because you were right.
Yeah,
I was there with you.
Thank you. I forgot to frame you in that fucking. I was like, I didn't know I didn't have you in that frame so people could have saw
you. I came in last second because I heard you talking to him. I'm like, I need to tell Manny that he spoke, that he did.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I got you, my dude. I'm sorry I'm interrupting your life.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. You got 218 people in here. You good.
All right, cool. But do your thing, dude. Right. I'll catch your videos later. I always do. So
appreciate you, Fern. Yeah, thanks. Peace. That's funny when your friends know you don't sleep. That's a compliment. Motherfucker called me 2 o'clock in the morning knowing I'm up. That's funny as hell. I'm like, hold up. We're live right now. I thought he was listening to the live. No, he was just calling. Yeah, man. We about to shut it down. Y'all have a wonderful night, man. Fred works out like 8 times a day. Nah, twice, Beverly. Just twice. and I'm in my weight cutting phase right now too. This shit is about to get serious for September 26th, man. I'm gonna be shredded. So y'all have a wonderful night. Hit the like button on your way out, man. And make sure y'all meet somebody in these chats too, man. Get each other's emails, Instagrams, meet people. We're a community, man. So meet somebody. You know what I mean? And we're gonna be friends and family for a long time to come, man. I appreciate you guys, and we'll be back tomorrow night. We may come on a little earlier tomorrow night. Real niggas do real things. Facts. It's been time to get in. Just be smart. Keep it up, G. The dream. Priceless. Appreciate your call yesterday too. Priceless. Thank you. Omega Red. What's up, Omega Red? What up? All right, I'm gone, man. I appreciate all 200. Like 250 of us was the highest number, man. I appreciate y'all, man. We're going to get it in. Appreciate y'all. Good night, y'all.